Okay, so this is a current work in progress. I made myself my very first ever Digikit, and I had it printed today. So I went ahead and got it started tonight. And this is just a short walkthrough of what's already in it, what's going on with it so far. This was a page that I designed and I ended up using for the cover. I was going to use it in a signature, but I loved it for the cover. This was one of my favorite pages that I did out of the whole thing because I don't know why, honestly. It was just a lot of fun. And this is my first time doing just a partial fabric cover. I've done fabric cover before, but this one's just going to be fabric on the binding. And it's very thick. The signatures are obviously not that thick yet, but I'm kind of thinking that they're probably going to get there, given that that there was my other journal that I'm actually currently using, so I do tend to fill them up. This is still wet, so I've got the wax paper in there, but I will open up, and I've got the fabric inside, and this was a food coloring dyed page, and I've got the peacock feather and citron, twisted citron, which ended up being perfect for this journal. My sister just happened to pick some up for me on clearance yesterday, a couple days ago. So yeah, now this has got all these really neat spring colors. So then I will point out the pages that I designed, and then I purchased a Heirloom. It was called Heirloom paper pack today. Yeah, so let's just walk through before this is sewn together or anything. I designed this page. So the whole kit was, I wanted a garden party theme. That was what I was going for, and I kind of drew inspiration from, Secret Garden and Alice in Wonderland and Peter Rabbit, any kind of stories and cute little things that had a garden in them or a tea party. So yeah, this was one of the pages that I designed, and I had them printed on cardstock so that I can add pockets and whatnot, because I'm currently just enjoying this design idea. My cat is running around like a lunatic. I like the signatures to be a mix of like cardboard or cardstock, pattern paper, and then old paper. My style right now is really just this mix of old and new. So anyway, you didn't ask for all that background, but there it is. And then we go into a stencil coffee dyed. This was another food coloring dye. Pattern papers out of the new pack that I grabbed today. One of my music pages. I'm not sure if I'll distress this or anything, but I kind of like the idea of doing like a pink distress or a pink dye. We'll see if I get there. And I also wanted to break up white in between, so I didn't want to leave too many white facing pages together. I also didn't want to do too many pattern because I'm actually going to journal in this. I don't do a whole lot of just stuffing things. I do a lot of journaling. Okay, so this was another page that I designed, and I absolutely love it. This bike is so cute, and then the kind of honeycomb background. This was a single page that I picked out specifically for this, coffee dyed planner paper. Another single page that I had picked out. This was from an adorable cookbook that I had found at a shop, and I chopped the whole thing apart and kept the full pages. The artist actually hand wrote, or the author actually hand wrote and hand painted all of this before creating the book. So it's just got a really neat story. This spring medley, and then glazed carrots, because the whole book is spring, Eastery, that kind of theme. This is another one of my designs over here. And then this was, I liked this. This was a pattern page from the Heirloom pack that I liked next to that one. And then I got super lucky on some book finds recently and had a bunch of nature stuff. So I've got this little half page tucked in. Another pattern paper from the Heirloom pack. book page. I'm actually going to, I can show you, I guess, if I can do it without shaking the whole camera. I think I'm going to do a napkin on this book page, this particular napkin. Not, it's Eastery, but not like specific Easter, because I'm not really going for, you know, just Easter. And then the inside, I picked out this quote and I designed this page as well. I really like it. I love the graph paper background as well. See how neat that is, how that flips out? I like that. And then, yeah, that's my design as well. Same as the other side. Some of them have a different side and some of them don't. Isn't that just so cute how it's all springy? And then, still coffee dyed. Okay, so here's the other page, other side of the bike page. That was my design, and these were both from the paper pack. I freaking love this one. I love the library card. It kind of looks like a Digikit, but I got it at Joann today. And then this one was the other side of my stencil die. And the other side of my page. I made this the other day, and it is a file folder turned into a signature. So we'll just go ahead and go through this. This was a fabric journaling card type thing. I just glued fabric to it, and then like food packaging, and then book page on the other side. It's mostly decorative. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do with it, but I just liked it. And the front, like the birds by themselves, was just too plain, so it needed a pocket. This was a tutorial that I found on YouTube. I can't remember exactly who it was, but it's a lot of fun, and I ended up making a template so that I don't have to measure and everything the next time that I make one. So then this pops up, and it's a neat little pocket, and I've got a whole bunch of journaling cards in here that were like cut-offs from pages, other pages I was doing stuff with. And I went ahead and distressed all of those, and then this was a large journaling card that came with a paper pack that I had nowhere else to put, and it ended up fitting perfectly in here. And then there's just a decorative piece on the back. And then there is a handmade little coffee stain notebook that goes on there, and it's got, so that's just a flap, and you stick a notebook on there. This is a pocket, and we've got another pocket here, and some more journaling cards, little tag, just again made from extra cut-offs and stuff, little fabric piece. And so that's one whole signature, this little pocket thingy. It's going to go in the middle, and it just kind of worked perfectly with the garden theme. Okay, this was another of my designs. I love it. I wanted something with bunnies. I've seen so neat bunny books, but I didn't want to make one that was just bunnies. So this fits the garden party with the little snack and the flowers, and this was actually my very first seamless pattern, so I'm thrilled about how that turned out. Another food coloring die, another stencil die, coffee die. Another from the Heirloom pack. Both of those are from the Heirloom pack. Super, super cute. And another music page. Okay, here's another one of my designs, and another one that I really, really loved. I like the purple ball flowered lantern and all the just distressing of the page. And this was a single page that I picked out that I wanted to go in. And this was from the Heirloom pack, another cookbook page. I tried to make the signatures kind of match. And then, of course, this one is Easter specific just because it was so cute and it needed to be in there. And then little bunnies peeking out there. This one is another one of my designs. And this little bucket was actually from like a Pinterest wedding board. It was inspired by like an outdoor spring wedding that had like candles, so you can see the little candles and flowers floating in there, and then like a garden party tapestry type thing. And again, another little awesome half page. I'll cover that up. And this one was from the Heirloom pack. This one is my design. This is actually the full design. So freaking cute for a little garden party. And then another book page that I will cover with napkin. That one's neat because it ended up being blank, so it's a great journaling page. The other side of the lace, the other side of the other heirloom page, the other side of my coffee stencil, and the other side of my last signature. And then, you know, book all the same there. So then this was the ephemera that I kind of made up for this pack. I had them all printed out, so I got 2 of them printed out, and I'll do those a little bit differently. But these, I slightly fussy cut a lot of these. I probably won't with those just because I don't really want to do it again. So there's that. I'm not sure what I'll do with the border and all of that. This one I went ahead and already embellished because I was inspired, so I grabbed, these were some Dollar Tree. Both of these were from Dollar Tree packs that I found today because Dollar Tree has a boatload of spring stuff out now. Just a little wood piece that matches a bigger piece coming up later. Tea bag. Teacup. I've distressed a lot of this already. And then I might just put it on a background or fabric cluster or some, you know, something like that. It give it some dimension. Here's the tea kettle. This is a mini version. There's a larger post in here. There's also a post in here in a flower pot. And this is just a little background piece. A ticket cut garden sign. A little house. Flower. Just neat. Some of these are just going to be journaling tags, really. Journaling cards. Don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. It might be a belly band. I have 2 of them, so I can do different things, but I just really love it. And I put all these little names on the sign that had influenced, you know, the overall design of the pages and everything. This is a journaling card that I love. I'm not sure if I'll add more to it, but I just already love it. This I think I'm gonna make like a tuck, actually. I'm gonna put it on a page and like make a tuck. And then this was a little seed pack that I added a flower to, and it's probably gonna be a journal card as well. For whatever reason, when I cut this out, I could already see it paper clipped to the edge of a page, so I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna do with this one. This was an individual page I picked out because I liked the seed package. I'm going to make parchment paper seed packets, and then I'm going to glue these to the front. So they've got little sayings on them. Forget me not. Hello there. Some of them I cut out individually, and some of them I left to do pockets with. So thank you very much. Hello. Enjoy every moment. Thank you for all you do. And then the pocket ones that I left as pockets. Kindness is contagious. Warm wishes. Hello, just because. Thinking of you. And thank you. Grateful for all you do. So then, I also, in my pack, had these little envelopes template printed out. And these were alcohol ink. I made this alcohol ink composition. And then I ended up chopping it all apart into these abstract flower tags. So I'll stick those in there, and there's another little pocket. There's 4 of these total because I printed 2 each. And then this could be a belly band or a large journaling card, and I love it too. I don't know if there was anything else I wanted to show you, except for maybe just the massive amount of neat Dollar Tree stuff that I picked up. Okay, so I got 2 new baskets. And I got these to go in there. So I got all my cutoffs in here as well. And then my parchment I'm gonna use. I don't know if I'll use this in here or not, but I just wanted to grab it just in case. This was a really neat geometric style napkin that I'll use for some stuff. This was one of the sticker packs and another one of the sticker packs. So there's gonna be birds, butterflies, you know, just all kind of springy stuff in here. And then this was, these were from Joann. I don't know if, these will just be charms on the bottom of the book because I like to do that. I love this for charms on the bottom of the book. I grabbed some big rolls of twine because I've been using that to actually sew my signatures in. Mini clothespins because those are super springy. 3 of these really cute lacy pastel ribbons to go in the book. These were from Joann, and I've never seen them before, but I absolutely love them. Little buttons for crafting. So I got that one, but then look at how cute this one is. And look at it next to, sorry, now I've got everything piled up, so that's great. Let me find, look at how cute it is next to the mushrooms. Come on, little fairy doors, how cute. I just needed one of these things, so I grabbed one. They had a whole bunch of these, actually, different designs. Coffee on My Mind was what I chose because it has flowers. Some pastel stretch elastic, pastel beads, again for charms on the bottom of the page. I got some puffy roses. This is actually for a book I've got going downstairs. It's got some mermaid in it, but I grabbed that. Pastel buttons, pastel and springy colored wood beads. I love to do the charms across the bottom. This one actually I only grabbed because I got the Heirloom paper pack today, and this has so many neat things that'll match the Heirloom paper pack. I found a stencil brush. I have one of these, but I wanted another one just because, and this has a slightly larger tip on this side than the one that I have. These were super neat. So they had scoring tools at the Dollar Tree today, and then they've got 2 different sizes of piercing tools, which will be really nice. And then my favorite lace ever comes from Dollar Tree. Eventually I'll never be able to buy it again because I'm sure they'll stop making it, but I pick that up almost every time I'm there. And then I needed another stapler, so I grabbed that. And then I guess I can show you some of the Heirloom pages now that I'm making a huge mess. Might as well. Okay, so this was a Joann purchase, and it is full of junk journal-y type pages. Library cards, book pages. It is thick, 180 pages. It was a $20. I got it for 30% off, plus an extra 25% of my total purchase. So of course I needed to grab it. Postcards, bingo cards, just some pattern papers, some kind of field guide type pages. There's some manly pages. There's some, more feminine pages. It's a really good mix of stuff, though. There's some ledger pages in there. Just some, super distressed paper. Yeah, anyway. So this one's going to work for a ton of projects that I've got. But, yeah, so anyway, thank you for coming along and being part of my mess. And I hope that you find some inspiration here. I hope that you have a Dollar Tree near you because you're going to want to go. There's a ton of stuff and you can't pass up, all of that for $1 each. So, best of luck to you. Thanks. See you later.